Welcome to Brave Nation News.
Hey guys, it's Haley with some school news. There will be English state testing April 5th and 6th, Math April 12th and April 13th, History and Biology are April 20th. Students not taking the test will have a 2-hour delay on those testing days. In sports news, softball games this week are Wednesday at Circleville at 5:15, Friday against Liberty Union at home at 5:15, and on Saturday there will be a doubleheader against Unioda beginning at 11 o'clock. There will be baseball games Wednesday, April 6th at Circleville beginning at 5:15, Friday, April 8th against Liberty Union at home, and then Saturday, April 9th against Unioda at home at 11. There will be tennis matches this week, Tuesday home against Taze Valley at 4:30 and Thursday at Fisher Catholic at 4:30. There will be track meets Tuesday, April 5th at Fairfield Union starting at 4:30 and Saturday, April 9th at Westfall beginning at 10. Hope everyone has a great week this week, and I'm going to send it over to Elena and Avery.
All right, guys, we're welcoming the wrestlers Gavin and Scotty to Brave Nation News. Tell our listeners a little bit about yourselves.
My name's Gavin Hoover. I'm in 9th grade, and I've been wrestling since 5th grade.
My name's Scotty Gaskin. I'm a freshman, and I've been wrestling since 7th grade.
Okay, so what is the difference between freshman state and regular state, other than the obvious?
I would say definitely the competition. Like, I didn't make it to normal state, but I placed 3rd at freshman state.
Well, I played at neither, so I don't really know the difference.
Okay. Is there a difference between wrestling in a singlet versus shorts?
Yeah, singlet is just a little easier. Shorts is something people can grab and use to their advantage, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more so to keep the wrestlers safe, because it's very easy to get your hands or other body parts stuck in there, and I believe other wrestlers have gotten their fingers or stuff broken before just from getting stuck in shorts.
So what would you say is the hardest weight class?
I would probably say 138 is pretty difficult because they're just all short little studs.
Well, yeah, I agree around the 138 weight class, because that's like around the average weight, I'd say, for a wrestler. And from higher weight classes, if you're cutting down to that weight class, I mean, usually when you cut, you want to cut because you're a good wrestler and you just want to wrestle lighter people, so it's easier.
Okay. So you mentioned that you've been wrestling since 5th grade. What is the biggest difference between middle school and high school wrestling?
The size of tournaments is pretty big difference, and the competition. Like in 5th and 6th grade, the age difference wasn't that big. Now, from 9th to 12th grade, the age difference is huge.
I also agree in terms of the age difference, but I also think it's size and like how fully developed you could say a wrestler is in terms of strength, because in middle school I was generally stronger than most of my opponents, and then in high school that is not the case.
So towards the end, what goals have you set yourself for your future in wrestling?
I hope to place at state in my next few years.
I also hope to get to state, at least in my senior year of high school, because on the path that I'm going, I think I can get a lot better.
Okay. Thank you for coming in and talking today. And good luck in your next tournaments.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our first guests who have shadowed teachers at Logan Elm are Haley and Mason. Welcome, guys. Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm a senior at Logan Elm, and I plan on attending Ohio University in the fall.
And I'm Mason. I'm also 18, and I actually haven't figured out where I'm going to college yet.
So, what made you guys interested in teaching?
What made me interested was I love working with and helping kids, develop what they're going to be.
The little kids, they make me laugh, so I'm like, that'll be fun.
So, what age groups and, the subject areas are you guys interested in?
I think I'm more interested in, K through 2nd grade.
Mine's probably K through 3rd, most likely 3rd. I shadowed kindergarten, but really not my go-to, so probably 3rd.
What subjects?
I think it's all.
Yeah, I think they do all together.
And
until it gets to 3rd grade, then they switch.
Yeah, because 3rd grade is the first year of testing year.
So, Haley, who did you shadow?
I shadowed Jen Rittinger in 3rd grade.
What did you like about 3rd grade?
The kids are more independent and can do a lot of things on their own, but it's hard.
Is there something specific that she did in her class that you really liked?
She did interactive notebooks, and I think that's a really good idea to be able to have the kids go back and look at what they did before.
Do you still see yourself teaching in the lower grades?
Yes, probably lower than 3rd grade.
All right. Mason, who did you shadow?
Mr. Landau at Washington.
What's something that you liked about that?
He interacted with the kids like really well. Like when we had the lunch, he ate with the kids and he does like fun games with them. So like makes them have fun in class and enjoy school.
So after doing that, do you still see yourself teaching?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. Good luck with your futures.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome, Hallie. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm 18 and I will be going to Shawnee State this fall, going to major in health science.
So you shadowed a radiologist at Adena. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I did. So through Mrs. Summers' help last fall, I was able to go and experience a day in the life of a radiologic technician at Adena for a day.
What interests you in this field?
What really interests me in this field is how they use so many different things to just see, like, the inside of people. Like, stuff you can't normally see, like x-rays. They just can see so many more things than other fields can.
What was, one of the coolest things you saw? What's the coolest part of the job?
So one cool thing that I got to see was a barium swallow, and it's actually where they have people swallow barium, and they use that to see, blockages in the esophagus to see if they're having, acid reflux issues.
That's actually really cool. So do you have to go through the same training as, a regular nurse would?
So for Shawnee and all the other colleges I've looked at for radiology, it's a 2-year associate's program, and after that you can go work in the field and you can go back and get a bachelor's in the field, but I will probably just go for the associates first.
Cool. So thank you for joining us today, and I wish you the best of luck going to college.
Thank you.
Alex, what'd you think about that podcast today?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought Hallie Yates, I thought her field was really interesting.
Yeah.
What do you want to do when you get older?
I have a pretty good idea, but I don't know if I could job shadow for that.
Gotcha. Well, maybe you should talk to Mrs. Summers in room 7.
I might do that on Tuesday or Thursday.
Gotcha.
Job shadowing is cool and all, but do you know what's not cool?
What, Avery?
State testing. But if you don't have to take a state test, you get a 2-hour delay. For example, freshmen, you get a 2-hour delay on the 5th and 6th of April.
Woo!
But you have to be here on time the 12th, 13th, and the 20th.
To brighten up your testing days, come out and support the Braves. Our track, baseball, and softball teams will all be competing this week.
And boys tennis.
Sorry. Yeah, pick a night and come support us and wear your Brave gear. Woo! Go Braves!